The future of technology isn't decades away, it's here already. The Japan Mobility Show 2023 just revealed some of the craziest innovations yet, and it's about to make everything you thought you knew about technology feel outdated.
Engineers, designers, and tech companies came together to showcase inventions that honestly feel more like something out of a sci-fi novel than everyday life. The best part? Some of these ideas aren't as far from reality as you think. Let's break down the most insane innovations that have people talking. The walking bus. Yes, you heard that right. A bus with legs. If you've ever watched Star Wars and thought those AT-AT walkers were cool, Japan's engineers have thought the same thing. One of the more peculiar inventions at the show was this bus that walked instead of rolled. It looks like something from another planet, but in Japan, where tech is always a bit extra, it almost feels normal. If you think this is crazy, wait for the futuristic humanoid bots we'll tell you about later in the video. This bus uses a unique leg system that mimics natural movement, making it capable of navigating uneven surfaces. Its development is still in the prototype phase, but engineers believe that once refined, it could be applied to off-road scenarios where typical vehicles struggle. The potential uses for humanitarian aid, disaster relief, or remote areas are significant. Similar-legged robots, like the famous Boston Dynamics Spot, have proven that legged mobility can be incredibly effective in rugged environments. The Giant Transformer. Meet ARX, your $3 million robot. What's cooler than a walking bus? How about a 4.5-meter-tall transforming robot that costs a casual $3 million? Meet the ARX. This monster robot, unveiled at the show, looks like something straight out of Pacific Rim. It's built with iron pipes, aluminum alloy, steel plates, and some sleek plastic elements to give it a polished, futuristic look. Here's the best part. You can pilot this thing. The ARX lets you control its arms and move at speeds of up to 10 kilometers per hour. Sure, it's not going to win any races, but it's more about the spectacle than speed. With a weight of 3.5 tons, this beast is powered by electricity, although they haven't released any info about how long it can run before needing a charge. So, if you've got $3 million burning a hole in your pocket, and you've always wanted to feel like you're inside a mech suit, this is your moment. Just imagine rolling up to a party in a 15-foot-tall robot. Instant legend status.
Yamaha's dancing motorcycle.
Moving on to something a little more sleek and futuristic, the Yamaha Motoroid 2. This isn't your average motorcycle. Yamaha has added advanced neural network-based autopilot systems, and get this, it dances. Every part of the bike moves independently, including the handlebars and even parts of the engine. Yamaha hasn't shared too many details about its commercial use yet, but can you imagine riding a bike that anticipates your moves? It's almost.
Like the machine is alive, responding to the rider in real time. The Motoroid 2 is part of Yamaha's exploration into what they call human-machine symbiosis. It's designed to create a deeper emotional bond between the rider and the bike, giving it a personality of its own. This concept ties into a growing trend of smart vehicles that integrate AI and autonomous features, aiming to enhance the overall experience of riding. Yamaha hasn't released a commercial version yet, but it's clear that the future of motorbikes will involve much more than just speed and power.
Honda's self-moving chairs.
Honda also brought something that might remind you of the floating chairs from WALL-E. At first glance, you might think these are meant for people with mobility issues, but they're actually designed for everyday use by anyone. The idea is to give people a convenient way to move around in large spaces, like airports or malls. Picture a world where you don't even need to walk long distances anymore. Just hop on one of these and go.
These chairs use advanced AI navigation systems to guide themselves, avoiding obstacles and adjusting to the flow of people. The idea is to offer convenience, reducing the need for walking long distances. While it may sound a bit too futuristic, this tech is already here, and Honda believes it could eventually be used in smart cities, where automation could reduce congestion and energy consumption.
The humanoid robot that plays soccer. Another standout was the PX-5 humanoid robot. This thing isn't just about walking or standing, it's got balance so precise that it can walk across uneven terrains like lawns or gravel. Oh, and did I mention it can play soccer? Yep, it can run, kick a ball, and even ride a Segway. Thanks to its advanced joints and human-like gait, it moves more fluidly than most robots we've seen. It can also lift to 3 kilograms in each hand, making it functional for light tasks. And while it's still in the development stage, the PX5 shows just how far we've come in creating robots that can interact in real-world environments.
One of the standout features of PX5 is its human-like gait, made possible by an advanced combination of hydraulics and high-performance joints. This robot can move across lawns, gravel, and other tough surfaces with ease, maintaining balance and stability. It can also lift up to 3 kilograms per arm, making it functional for various manual tasks. Though still in its experimental phase, PX5 could be a game changer in fields like disaster response, construction, or even sports training. Xpeng Modular Flying Car Y.
Okay, now for one of the most futuristic things at the show, the Xpeng Modular Flying Car. This one's straight out of a dream, a flying car that can switch between driving on the road and taking off into the sky. The design is modular, meaning it has a ground module, which drives like a car, and an aerial module that lifts off for short, low-altitude flights. It's not just a concept either. This thing exists, and they're already planning how it can be used in public services like emergency rescues. With hybrid power systems and autonomous flying modes,
Xpeng's flying car uses a hybrid power system and can switch between driving and flying modes seamlessly. It's fully electric and can be operated manually or autonomously, giving users the freedom to choose how they travel. While it might sound too good to be true, Xpeng has already conducted successful test flights. If regulations keep up, we could see these on the market within the next few years.
Evot, the robot revolutionizing warehouses.
Lastly, let's talk about Evot. In a world where Amazon warehouses are starting to use humanoid robots for labor, Evot takes a more streamlined approach. It's a self-balancing two-wheeled bot that can carry up to 65 kilograms, 3 times what most robots can handle, and it doesn't need humanoid hands to do it. Evot moves at 60 kilometers per hour and can work for up to 8 hours straight, handling slopes of up to 45 degrees. It's designed to handle big loads in places like warehouses, and if it ever tips over, it can pick itself up. Evot is a direct competitor to robots like Digit, developed by Agility Robotics, but it offers better performance in specific scenarios like warehouse logistics. These inventions showcased at the Japan Mobility S are just concepts. They're a glimpse into our near future. From flying cars and dancing motorcycles to warehouse bots and soccer-playing robots, the tech world is evolving at a rapid pace.